What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. Gladly here with y'all, back at it again with another video. So once again, I'm on my lunch break. I'm gonna be making a lot of these videos during my lunch break because y'all know that I work a lot and I gotta find time to work on my own craft. And I don't like to really rush and hurry up and get home so I can make a video. And no, I like to, go at my own pace, give y'all some valuable information, some valuable content, and go on with my day. Now, got a couple things I do want to talk to you guys about. First thing I'm gonna talk about is the stock market. We've been getting, punched this week. The market has been very, very discounted, which to me, I love it because that's more buying opportunities and that helps me work on my financial fortitude. Okay. And the second thing I want to talk about is I got to tell you about what happened earlier today. Like, I tried my best to talk to the carriers, talk to the people about investing, and I gotta tell y'all what happened. So, with that being said, shout out to everybody that's been rocking out me on the platform. If you are new and you want to help the channel grow, just subscribe. It's free. It don't cost you nothing, and watch the video through. Thank you very much. Now, shout out to everybody retaining the energy too. All right. So first thing, stock market. Um, stock market be getting crushed this week, y'all. I ain't gonna front. And I know that a lot of people really don't like to talk about the red days. Um, One person that I know that shows transparency is Wall Street Trapper. He definitely shows everybody his wins and his losses, but he's an option trader. He also shows his buy and hold portfolio. For myself, I focus on my own journey. I focus on um, stacking the assets. I don't care what day it is, Monday through Friday, stock market is open. I'm there. All right. I'm using my energy on SR to transmute it into me building wealth. This is a very, very important skill that I've been incorporating into my life because I know that the W-2 system is already cooking the workers, including myself, with these taxes that we be paying every paycheck. And I already have conditioned myself to get out of the employee mindset of living paycheck to paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? These corporations ain't paying enough money to the people. That's why people are constantly in survival mode and struggling and just barely making it. They know what they're doing, bro. It's all by design. But I will show y'all here how the portfolio is looking on the day. I'm currently down over $180. So in 2 days, I'm roughly, because yesterday I told you I was almost down 500, and then today 180. So 2 days, I'm almost down $700 in the portfolio. But yeah, I know what I've been doing. I've been purchasing more assets at a cheaper price and staying the course. You really don't lose money until you sell at a loss. That's the honest truth. But if your portfolio is fluctuating and you have a green day, you have a red day, that's just what the market is doing. And the market is always correct. Now, the reason why I embrace investing into the stock market is because number one, the market don't care about how I feel, right? They don't even know I exist. It's just my mentality of looking at this as owning multiple businesses in a portfolio and understanding that one of the ways to get rich and wealthy outside of an inheritance, right? Inheritance. Outside of hitting the lottery, which a whole bunch of people wish upon the star for, and I hate that. I don't like the lottery. Uh, Outside of running a business and making it big or whatever, is you gotta own assets, bro. You gotta own stocks. You gotta own real estate. You gotta own growth stocks, and things of that nature. It's not as difficult as people make it seem. It's just you have to work on your money psychology. Okay. Um, the reason why I say this is because a lot of us look at money differently. Everybody does. Everybody has a different relationship with money, and you cannot save your way to wealth. The reason why you can't save your way to wealth is because number one, the bank doesn't pay you any interest. Let's just be honest, okay? Number two, it's gonna take you forever to save up money when that money could be working for you. Number three, inflation. Inflation cooks everybody. And if you just strictly focused on saving, but you're not focused on growing your income, making more money with your assets, you're not gonna really build wealth. Building wealth is very, very strategic. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, for those that's on YouTube and you got paid today, I know for myself, I got paid $170. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all helped me because I needed that money, right? I made sure I put 100 of that into the stock market. That's just me being honest and raw, right? Put some aside for taxes, whatever, and then the rest you live off of, right? But for the big channels that's getting paid the big bucks, make sure y'all buying the assets, all right? Um, Another thing too is just understanding that we all have the capability to build wealth. You just have to teach yourself discipline, and you have to spend less than what you make. If you make $3,000 a month, don't spend the whole entire $3,000. You understand what I'm saying? Focus on preserving some of the money, because a lot of it is going to go towards bills and taking care of your needs and eating and things like that. So you have to at least keep something for yourself. Okay. Now let me talk to you about what happened today. So today we had a meeting. I walked in, got in at 9 o'clock. The meeting was already going on. So I was kind of antsy. I'm like, I just want to speak my mind and tell the people like this is what I need to do. Right. So you know, after they finished talking about what they was talking about in the meeting, I said, can I say something? So yeah. I said, listen, y'all. Cause this is what I really wanted to say is listen, y'all, we living in the matrix and they finessing all of us and we just working for scraps. That's what I really want to say, but I didn't say that. Okay. What I said was, listen, y'all, financial literacy is very, very, very important. All jokes aside. And we're constantly trading time for money. If anybody needs help learning about investing, I will help y'all. And I said that to everybody. Maybe some people was listening, some people probably wasn't. Who cares? I said that to everybody. And as soon as I was about to continue talking, the supervisor cut me off. Boop. Oh, manager, not supervisor, excuse me. Manager, cut me off. Boop. That's not what we're here for. That's not what the meeting is about. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, oh. I'm talking about something that's very, very important. Like, but guess what? They didn't want the message to get out. So you know what I did? I just bought more assets, fractional shares. And I said, even when you try to free your people, they still won't let the message get across. Maybe it wasn't the time and the place for that, right? But I feel like it was because I had everybody's attention, right? And at the end of the day, it's just something that people needed to hear. So I don't know, man. I just want people to learn that it is important that you're doing more with the money that you're making, like invest in it, and not focus on just being an employee and living paycheck to paycheck, because that's a very scary cycle. And the employer has control over your life when you can have control over your life. You know, you think like an entrepreneur, you'll get better results. You're making money in your sleep. You learn how to make passive income. And I told you before, bro, they want a nation of workers. They don't want a nation of thinkers. But you gotta really think to yourself, why am I selling myself short? Why am I working for $20 an hour, pennies on the dollar? Right? Why am I settling for $20 an hour, or even the top pay is close to $40 an hour, but you're settling when you can use that money to make way more income? Because we only getting older, bro. We don't get none of this time back. You know? And when you learn that time is your number one asset, your number one resource, you gotta preserve it by buying back your time. When you learn how to make money in your sleep, that's an extra 8 hours. Let's say you sleep 8 hours. That's an extra 8 hours that you didn't work, that the money is working for you. Money does not stop working. You do. And if you only making money in the job, but your income stops after work, that is not good, bro. Because anything can happen with these jobs. Let's just keep it honest and raw. Anything can happen, bro. They create robots. They about to replace plenty of people with AI. Gotta find a way. All right. So this is just another quick video. Once again, I'm on my lunch break, so I'm able to do this. If you gain something from it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave your comments below, and also join my free Discord, my free Telegram chat. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking on me. Shout out to my fiance. I love you. I love everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. and I'll be back at it with some more videos for you.